Hello, and welcome to Think Tank, the show where two directors think, buy a tank. I'm Tyler Moore, and with me as always is...
James Klim.
And we have a special guest.
Hi, I'm Jamie.
Not the same Jamie from the last episode.
Different one.
It's a different Jamie.
Okay.
Alright, so as always we have a bunch of topics here. We start off with filmmaker news, then we're going to talk about... we're going to have a console war, decide which is the best console, which shouldn't be too hard for us, probably. And we're going to chat about our top 5 movies, like our favorite movies, in a list of 5. And then we're going to have a discussion about a scenario where we've been kidnapped and how we are going to survive. Then our filmmaking topic is movie music / soundtracks and scores. And then, of course, we'll have, in place of Tyler's random topic of the week, we're just going to do Delightful and Repugnant again. And then we have a ton of viewer mail. So, let's get started.
Okay, who goes first?
How about you go first, James?
Okay, so what's been going on so far?
Yeah.
Okay, I got Gears of War 3, that was cool. Campaign was great. And in terms of filmmaker news, I was actually going to do... it has nothing to do with anything. So, filmmaker news, Machinima has been going good. I'm starting to get back into it. I really want to release a full episode because I keep making trailers after trailer and I never release anything. It's kind of bugging me, but I'm finally be able to sit down and actually work on stuff. And I released some new information on a new secret project called Rain, and it's going to be a 3-part miniseries. I got a lot of voice actors in on it, and it should be pretty sweet, and I'm working on that today. And I also have another secret project, which I have not announced yet, but Jamie here is in it, and it's going pretty well. So
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Am I in that one? Or is that a different one?
Yeah. Actually, you are in that one. You're the one where you had to do that accent one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So that's going good. I'm not going to release any information on that till later because I'm working on, it's me and the Lamb Moo Cow. We're doing a collaboration with that. And we're not going to release any information until we get more of it done. But right now I'm focusing all my attention on Rain, which I should hopefully finish in the next couple weeks and actually get it out there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I actually thought that you cancelled the secret one to say.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to you about it earlier and you just said no. So I thought that meant you weren't doing it anymore.
Oh, yeah. Well, I actually canceled... I start too many things and then I get all clustered and I can't, work on it. But originally what was happening was there was a show that I was going to work on. It was pretty much about like a detective and a cop and his, his conspiracy with how people treat elites. And this is before the Human Covenant War.
Oh.
Well,
And
that would be interesting.
It was going to be about... It was going to have annotations in it, kind of like Heavy Rain, so you could pick like alternate choices, but the plot got too ridiculous and I got really bored of the series, so I dropped it. But I'm actually going to be including that stuff in with the one I'm doing right now with the one that you're in. Wow, I can't talk. And another project which was... I canceled that because it was also too ridiculous, but I pretty much canceled a bunch of stuff, but I made them into one little series. That way I could do them all at once and not, do separate ones and make it easier for me. It's going good.
Okay. So I guess I'll go next. I've been having some really good luck lately. I've been releasing skits weekly now. It's been going pretty good. I recently released a video called The Russian. There was Tyler's Vlog, which I'm thinking is probably one of my better ones. And there's another one that I just did. Oh yeah, Fortnite. So yeah, that's
cool.
Those are 3 new comedies that I just released. I've been doing a lot of work. I've been kind of doing like alternating between doing things because like I'll be like an actor talking to James, and then I'll be like a director talking to my actor Harrison, who's in And Justice for All, and so it's been pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Very insightful.
Yes. That's opening you into the world of Tyler. Damn, I can't really think of anything else, and I know I have other things to say. Oh yeah, I'm also K&T Animations is finally working on animations again.
It's kind of in the name, and you haven't done anything yet. That makes sense.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, when we set out to do this, we had a completely different purpose. Like, a majority of our videos were going to be animations. And then we thought, oh, we'll just do a live-action video every here and there, and it'll be like a bigger project. And then we discovered how much I hate animation.
It's hard stuff.
You should have considered that before you made the channel, which has the name Animation in it.
Yes, exactly. And by the time I made my website, KNTanimations.com, it's like, well, I've been under this name for like 3 years now. We can't exactly change it.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, but next year I'm going to be. I finally released that I'm going to be going under Grindhouse Films, and so yeah, I won't have that animation subtitle anymore.
Yeah.
That'll be great to finally get that monkey off my back. But so yeah, I'm kind of being boring right now. So Jamie, you go.
I don't really have much to say. I mean, the channel's just started up. Well, it's actually quite funny because Tyler, you were talking to me earlier on email. We were emailing each other back and forth a little bit about ZeroLegitFilms, and yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much to say apart from the fact that I'm working on Vanquish. We've got about 75% of the body acting done. I think we've only got 2 scenes left to do. They're all offline. Voice acting, I'd say about 60% of it's done. I still need to get a few minor voice actors in there. And we actually need one main, and I'm thinking of using Thomas Hall. I don't know if you guys know him. He works for Zombie Eagle, people like that. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much it. I mean, you guys just disrupted me making my blog video. So
we do that.
Vanquish was really good. I really liked the angles. There were a few minor problems here and there, but it was much better than other projects.
Yeah, like Stranded and how well that all went out.
But yeah, you restart up and make your way up.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Awesome. So, are we ready to move on to our first topic?
Your call.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So, our first topic is a console war. Basically, we discuss the pros and cons of each one. So we're basically not just going to be sitting around here like bashing every other console except for the Xbox 360.
Oh, I've got a lot to say, which is bad about the Xbox.
Yeah. I got some things to say. I hope, unless I forget them.
You know what I can't really talk about is the Wii, because I've never actually, I've played on it, once, so I can't really say anything on that.
I own a Wii, and I've played it for several years, so I can say a few things about it.
Yeah. I bought a Wii first instead of an Xbox 360, so I made a total mistake.
We'll talk about it yeah.
All right, so let's have a discussion about which one do we want to talk about first? Do we want to get the obvious out of the way? Or?
Xbox, get the one out of the way first.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I love the Xbox. I'll go ahead and say that.
Yeah. I've got to say, the Xbox is definitely my preferred console, although Microsoft treats their customers like shit. I think the main reason I like it is because it's got good independent games like Halo and Gears of War and all that. And because I've already got a community there, I've got a group of friends which I can talk to. When I bought the PlayStation, I didn't know anyone on it, so I pretty much sold it after a month of having it. But I'm not bashing the PlayStation at all, because the marketplace on it is an incredible amount better than the Xbox One. The fact that you don't have to, well, this isn't a problem anymore, but the fact that you don't have to go out and spend £17 on a 2100 point code.
Uh-huh.
And it's such a waste of money when you just want, say, 30 points for a theme or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like the way that on PlayStation you can just say I want to spend the amount that it's selling it for.
Yeah. I think the Xbox 360 has like a very good setup for its live, even though I don't have it. But I do have to agree with everyone who says like the better thing about the PlayStation 3 is that the online is free.
Well, I have a little thing to say about PlayStation 3 online. I'm not bashing it, but a lot of people say that PlayStation 3 online is for poor-ass people who can't pay for a good online.
Well, yeah, with the online, I prefer the Xbox One because you pay for a better service. With PlayStation, I don't think you get as good service. Like, let's go back to the whole when PlayStation got hacked and people had to spend like a month off of it. And I couldn't picture that happening to Microsoft because I think they're too cautious about it, and we're paying them, so I think the amount of people that would be so mad at Xbox for having that kind of thing happen would be stupid, and I don't think that Microsoft can afford to have that with the amount that they charge us.
I think if that happened to Microsoft, they'd probably get it fixed within a few hours at most.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And how long did PlayStation have the
like a month or so?
I think it was about a month. And
I remember it being a little over a month because it was really ridiculous.
Yeah, I remember just at the point that it was hacked, I was at a different school, and that was full of PlayStation people. Like, there was no one who had an Xbox. It was all PlayStation players, and I'm not kidding, I thought they were going to riot. They were just so frenzied up about not being able to prestige on Black Ops or whatever you do on the PlayStation.
Wow.
Yeah, PlayStation does everything, but what they don't tell you is that your information can be stolen.
Which it was. But
Go ahead, James.
I don't know. PlayStation Network, it's okay. I just prefer Xbox more because I'm more familiar with it. And one thing I love about Xbox, and this could not be, like. Wow, I can't talk. One of my friends has a PS3 and he never uses cross game chat, but for me, I must have cross game chat, which is party chat.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just want to talk to your friends. Like, quite a lot of the time, what I do is I go on the Xbox for the social side, not for the video games. And sometimes I'll just sit on the dashboard and talk to my friends. And I think the ability to talk to 8 people instead of what Xbox used to be, where you could only speak to one of them, unless you went into a 16-player lobby. Although, I have to admit, the 16-player lobby, when there was no party chat, I met a lot more people.
Yeah, I kind of hope that they actually extend the 8-party to, like, maybe 16.
I think that would be cool, but once again, I think even in an 8-party lobby, sometimes it can get a bit cluttered, and everyone's talking over each other, so I think with 16 people it might get a bit extreme, but I think we'd live with it.
Just the option to have it would be nice.
Yeah. And maybe a party cap on your parties, so that, say, you don't want to talk to too many people, but you want people to be able to join, so, like, there's an option to put 4 people in your party chat. So you can change around a little bit. I mean, that might just be a stupid idea, but I think it's a decent one.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about the Wii's awesome online?
Dude, okay. Well, the Wii doesn't even have an online. It's.
I know. It's got its Wi-Fi thing. Like, you can, I guess, do like Rock Band with people or something, but like, who wants to do that?
Well, I think with the Wii, when I first bought it, back in like, I think 2007 or 6 of November, or no, December, I don't know, somewhere there. But I had a lot of fun playing it because it was my first console I bought, and I played the hell out of Wii Sport Tennis, and it was a lot of fun. But like, I guess comparing it to Xbox and PS3, there's such a diversity, no pun, because Xbox has internet. Well, it doesn't have internet. Like, doesn't PS3 have like a web browser? Is that true?
Yeah.
Yes, that is what I think that makes the PlayStation so much better than the Xbox.
Oh, the Wii also has a internet thing.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Well, once again, I can't judge because I have not played on
I'm
the
pretty
Wii.
sure
like,
the PS3
once.
web browser's better.
The Wii's takes forever to load anything anyway.
Yeah. The only thing I can comment on is the fact that ages and ages ago, before there was like Xbox 360, I used to play on my PlayStation Portable, and I used to play this game called Monster Hunter, and I used to enjoy the hell out of this game, and it came out on the Wii. I thought that was the stupidest thing because they've got so much more of a market on the Xbox.
Yeah.
And I was considering, I never actually did it, but I was considering spending like £150 just to get a Wii so I could play on that one game. But that would have been stupid, so I didn't end up doing it. But, you know, independent games I just think are stupid.
Yeah.
Nintendo's really losing a lot of money. Like, the 3DS didn't sell that well, and that's why they had to drop the price significantly. I don't know. I think they're really going in the wrong direction. I think they're kind of screwed, but we'll see what they can do to dig themselves out of the hole.
I'm sure they'll come up with something to dig themselves out of the hole.
I don't know. It could. I mean, it's looking pretty bad. I mean, they lost a crapload of sales. I mean, God damn it. Even though a lot of people bought the Wii, there was no software support, so no one was really buying games. You know, they just bought the console. And that's the biggest issue with Nintendo is that, yes, Mario and Zelda and Metroid, they're all great games, but you have to have other games other than Mario, Zelda, and Metroid.
Yeah.
And I think that's their biggest issue.
And we were talking about how, like, Nintendo has to get themselves out of a hole. I don't think that Wii U is going to do that. I mean, it's not that advanced, I don't think. Like, too much of an advancement.
It's a cool idea. I just think the biggest problem is that they're focusing too much on tech. They have to focus more on, you know, actual content.
Yes, definitely.
But
there's very few times where I've actually got on YouTube and went on Machinima Trailer and seen like an independent Wii game.
Mm-hmm.
Like Conduit.
Yeah, like I very rarely see it just say for Nintendo Wii. I mean, most games that I see which are independent for motion capture is for the Kinect. Like with that, what's that game that's just came out, that horror one?
Rise
Their marketing campaign was the swearing grandma.
Rise of Nightmare.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You see, if the Nintendo Wii got horror games like that, I think it'd be a bit more. But when people picture Nintendo Wiis, they picture. Well, I don't know how to put this in a bad way, but they picture two queer friends dancing together, like the swearing grandma trailer.
Yeah.
And I just, you don't expect Rise of Nightmares to be on the Nintendo Wii. You expect like the dance mat and stuff like that to be on it.
Yes,
I mean, I'm not bashing the games. Like, as James said, they've got Metroid and all those, which I think are brilliant games. But you got to see where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I definitely see where you're coming from.
They've got a lot more childish games than Gears of War and stuff like that the Xbox has got.
Like the only thing the Wii really has going, like, for independent games is, like, they have all their Nintendo stuff. They have Mario, Metroid, all of that. And they have, like, dancing games. And then, like, they'll have games everyone else has, like, movie games or something like that. And they don't...
What's that called? Is it Buzz or something? That Xbox quiz game, Buzz or something like that. I can't remember.
Uh-huh.
It's that one where, like, it questions you about movies and you've got buzzer and shit like that.
Yeah.
Also, there's one thing I'd like to bring up. I don't know if we've got a category for this, but I'd quite like to discuss the Battlefield 3 beta.
For PC?
Well, I only had it on the Xbox, and I can tell you one thing. There's two things in it, glitchy and camping.
We have time, so why not?
Yeah. I have no idea. I have no idea about it, but, go ahead.
I played like 2 games, and I think I was just sitting there camping, and I fell through the floor. I wasn't even moving. He just went through the floor. If you go on Zombie Eagle's channel, you can see some Battlefield 3 glitches, and it is just so typical. Like, the textures are so fucked up on it, and this is a game which is running off the Frostbite engine, which when you look at the trailer you think this is godly graphics, it's an amazing engine, and then you play the beta, and you're like, why is it pixelated, and why is everything bad?
Well, it is on the Xbox. It's not on the PC.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have not played the Battlefield 3 beta. I've downloaded it, but honestly, I have no interest in the game at all. I am planning on picking it up, but I always, I'm thinking, should I cancel it or not? Because I'm really not into it. But I think I should give it its fair shake. But as of right now, I could care less about it. I really have no intention of playing it and or caring about it. But I will probably buy the game and, at least...
Well, I'm not getting on retail. I'm not spending £40 or $60 or whatever it is. I'm not spending that much on it because I don't think it's a game that I'll keep.
Do you think I should play the beta and then decide, or should I just... Okay.
Because the beta is very insightful with the fact that it is like Modern Warfare 2, where you start off and you are screwed because the people who have been playing it a long time have got all the better guns.
I've seen gameplay of it, and you go down really quick.
Oh yeah, it's like Modern Warfare where... Well, it's not like Modern Warfare. It's a lot more strategic than Modern Warfare. But it is one of those, like, you start off like Modern Warfare, where you've got the shitty M16, the, what's it called, the double-barreled shotgun or whatever it is, and you can't really do shit because you haven't played the game before. And then there's all these people who have got, like, weapons with... Do you know what the most powerful weapon on it is? The fucking flashlight.
What?
The flashlight stuns you if they flash it in your eyes.
What?
It's so stupid. It really pisses me off because I'm shooting at this guy, he turns on his flashlight and I can't fucking see. How stupid is that?
That is
high beams
ridiculous.
or something.
But it's a good laugh. It's very squad based because as soon as you join, it's like Halo. You start a party, and then you all join as a squad, although it always puts you on separate teams, so it's annoying, but... you gotta give it credit. I mean, it's actually quite a fun game if you've got a squad, but it's not a buy. I wouldn't buy the day it came out. I'd rather go out and buy Skyrim or Central, any of those ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think the only reason why I was going to get it, and this might sound stupid, was I want to play the campaign. That's really the only reason why, but it's probably not worth $60. Plus, I heard that Modern Warfare 3's campaign is going to be, like, really long because there's 2 companies working on it, and they said it's much longer than the second one. They said around 8 or so hours, and that's pretty long for a Call of Duty campaign.
Well, I enjoy the Call of Duty campaigns.
I love them, yeah.
Most people bashed it, but I actually thought Modern Warfare 2's campaign was actually quite fun.
Oh, I loved it. I played the hell out of it. I got all the enemy intels. It was a waste of my life, but I got them.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But that's what Achievement Hunt is for.
Yeah.
I doubt that most people even play the campaigns for those games because, like,
it's
like the multiplayer.
It's unfortunate.
Everyone just does the multiplayer, so...
They're good campaigns, so I am happy because like Modern Warfare 2 is really pushing the campaign. There's actually a lot more people that are actually only buying it for the campaign, and that's great. And since there's 2 huge companies working on only that one campaign, because Raven Software's only doing the multiplayer, they're not doing the campaign. Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer Games are only doing the story mode, so I'm really looking forward to playing that story mode.
Well, I actually got quite pumped up because I'm not a big fan of Modern Warfare. Like, I enjoy... just going on it so that you can use the intervention to do some sniping, because I think you can do some awesome tricks on it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you know where I'm coming from. Like, I didn't think the multiplayer is that good until I saw the Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer trailer. I thought that was pretty sick.
Yeah. And survival looks pretty cool, too. It's like a horde firefight. I
think survival mode looks pretty sweet. I don't know. I'll probably get it, but... I don't know. I mean, for the last 2 years, Mum's come home with a Call of Duty game, so I hadn't actually gone out and bought it. But yeah, if Mum comes home with it, I'll give it a go. Like, I don't think it'll be a terrible game. It's just I don't expect to be playing it like I'm playing Gears of War, where I can just go on it and chill.
Yeah.
I'm getting neither of these games.
I'm getting both. Well, I might get Battlefield. I'm still deciding, but I'm definitely getting Modern Warfare 3. It's going to be my first Call of Duty game I actually buy, because I enjoyed the hell out of the second one. Even with all the glitching, I actually never experienced all the hacking, but I had a lot of fun with the multiplayer. Love the campaign, so I'm definitely picking up the third one. Battlefield 3, I'm still deciding. So.
I don't think
my
I'll get
problem
Battlefield
is-
3. Yeah, go on.
My problem is that I'd rather just kind of save my money on. I really don't buy too many games. Like I'm probably gonna save most of my money just to get Gears of War 3, and there was another one I was gonna get, but I cannot remember.
Halo Anniversary.
Halo Anniversary. Yes.
I'm not getting that. I'm sorry, but I'm not spending the £40 on it.
I'm
mean,
gonna buy it. Oh, and it's only $40, so.
Yeah, but still, I don't think it's worth the amount that they're charging for it.
I can see why, because it's pretty much the same game as the first one, and and at first I wasn't gonna buy it because it was just an HD port, but I don't know. I really think I'm gonna like it a lot because I did like the first campaign, and the HD looks really good because unlike all like an example would be God of War HD. It's not HD. It's just like lighting. That's it. And like with the Halo Anniversary, they actually did a new engine, so it's completely HD. It's on a different engine, and I do like the fact that you can switch between the two engines. I don't think it's that big of a deal because like why the fuck would I play Halo 1 on 360 when I just pop in Halo 1 on Xbox? But I think the new, like, it looks really nice. I think the new graphics look stunning and they look great, and I like how they're putting new stuff into it, like terminals and skulls. It's nothing too big or major, but it's something nice to throw in. And there's co-op. That's cool. And the new maps that they're adding are looking really nice, and they look great. Headlong, holy shit! That long,
definitely,
oh my
definitely.
god. But the good news is when you buy it, I'm pretty sure this is right, you get a code inside the game so you can download the maps for free on Reach, that we don't have to keep switching discs. And I think it's going to come to the marketplace. It might be for free too. But maps look nice.
If it's cheap, I might just pick it up for the codes. And because I think it's going to be a good laugh. Also, James, we should do a dual commentary in 2 days of the Beta Hoppers playlist for Halo Reach.
Oh yeah, I actually played the no DMR Bloom, and holy crap, the DMR is such a powerful weapon. It's scary because like you can mow people down in like 4 shots, and they can mow you down. It's a creepy ass deadly weapon.
Good, because I'm insane with DMR.
It freaks me out when I have the damn weapon in my hands because it's so powerful. It's just, oh my god. Wow, it's crazy. But anyway, going back to the PS3 whole war thing, I think with don't have a PS3, and I've been jogging my head whether or not I should get one. And the only game there's one series of games that I love on the PS3. Uncharted.
Yes,
Uncharted. Epic.
Definitely.
But I don't know if it's worth spending $250 on a PS3 because I love cross-game chat. I'm more familiar with Xbox. And I know trophies and achievements are the same thing, but I'm a fucking fanboy of Xbox. I love achievements. I don't like trophies. It's the same damn thing. I don't know. I just like achievements more. They don't do anything, but I just like them more.
I didn't collect trophies when I had my PlayStation. I just didn't see the appeal of it. I mean, I am a huge achievement fanboy. Like I used to have an Xbox account called Dark Derivative, called Dimlight or whatever it was. And it had 50,000 gamer score because I was such a fan of just popping on a game and then just playing it till it's dead. Getting all the achievements. And I just see that as being more appealing because you get an overall score at the end, and it's kind of, I guess it's kind of a, my dick's bigger than yours, but, you know. Yeah, I just thought it was a bit more fun than collecting trophies.
I think it'd be cool if they could like convert gamer points to Microsoft points.
That's what I thought would be cool. That when I first got Xbox Live, I thought that's what Microsoft points were. I was like, holy shit! I've got like 10,000 gamer score. I can now spend all of that on the marketplace. But I think like if you get 1,000 gamer score, like you can get 10 Microsoft points or whatever the conversion rate would be. But I don't know. I don't know if that would work too well.
So what exactly? I have no idea. I don't know anything. I guess. Like, what exactly are gamer points for?
Microsoft points is a currency on Xbox Live where you can buy stuff. So the more Microsoft points you have, you can buy. And it's really weird because I think like it's not like 10 Microsoft points is $10. It's like I think it's 1,200 Microsoft points is $10.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But it's pretty much currency where you can buy stuff on the marketplace. Same with PS. I think with PS3 they actually do money, or is it like points cards? On PS3?
No, they have money. They have money.
Okay. And the Wii, I don't even know what the Wii is. Oh yeah, the Wii is points.
I think the Wii is very similar to the Xbox. I'm not very sure,
the Wii has points. It has like little things where you can get old games, but Xbox is like movies, arcades, everything. Yeah. So out of all three consoles, I have to say I like the Xbox more because I'm more familiar with it. The Wii is nothing compared to Xbox or PS3. It's like a kiddie system, no offense. But it is a lot of fun, but it's not as fun as the Xbox. And PS3 is nice and all. I like Xbox more because of the cross-game chat. And the biggest thing is, like you said, Jamie, is that all my friends have an Xbox. No one I know has a PS3.
Yeah.
And there's not really many games on the PS3 that I like over the Xbox. I mean, Uncharted's nice and all, but I don't think it's worth $250. Plus everything else is on
exactly
Xbox, so.
my problem. I mean, I got the PlayStation, and I was like, sweet, I can get the HD version of Monster Hunter. I can get the God of War, Uncharted, Heavy Rain, all of those.
Oh, Heavy Rain, oh my god.
As soon as I had them, like, I'm not gonna lie, I played Heavy Rain like 10 times because
it's so good.
You can fuck up on it, you can do insane on it, and it just changes the storyline so much.
It's so good.
And every time I played it, it was like one of those marketing campaigns where they say every time it's like playing a new game. And it actually felt like that because it's so different. Like, there's one part where Ethan cuts off his finger, and you've got to escape with him by going through the...
trials.
Yeah, and...
spoilers.
Oh,
yeah,
spoilers.
Spoiler alerts. And you've got to go through these cars, and it took me like 10 times to go through the cars in the right way so that I didn't get caught by the police whilst trying to escape.
Yeah.
And I just think it's so clever how they've made it.
I would love a Heavy Rain port to the Xbox. Will it ever happen? Probably not, but oh my god, that'd make my day.
Yeah, definitely.
I love the idea of that. I really would want to play that.
Oh, by the way, Tyler, get Xbox Live, because you're missing out.
Yeah, dude. It's like £5 a month.
I need to.
I mean, $50 or $60 a month or a year. It's not really a lot, but it's good.
For what you get, I think it's a decent.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that. My problem is, my dad. I have my Xbox at my dad's house. He doesn't have the Wi-Fi or whatever the hell. And then I just don't want to do like a wired system or anything like that.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
So and plus, I'm pretty sure things are going to start changing around here in a year or two. So I don't really want to settle right now. So soon I will have Xbox Live.
Well,
hope so. Well, I don't really know you, but it'll be cool to have Xbox Live with you.
It's very cool that you can actually wait, because I'm actually happy you don't know much about the Live, because if you experience it, it's like freaking addicting as hell. So good that you haven't experienced it yet, because you'd probably be hooked on it.
Well, if you get someone who just walks you through it, I think it destroys the experience.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember when they were for the beta testers, not the multiplayer Halo Reach beta, but the full game, when they had those beta testers, and the way they released it is it's on the marketplace, but only certain people can see it. And when people hacked that and released the ending on their YouTube and shit like that, I thought it was terrible. I mean, I didn't actually watch it, but I think some people that watched it, it spoils the whole game. Like, spoiler alert, knowing that Emil dies was depressing.
Spoiler.
Like, knowing stuff like that, I just think it ruins the game.
Oh, yeah, it's a huge plot point. So
yeah, thanks, JP.
Well, I can spoil Gears of War 2 if you want as well. Or 3.
I already played 3.
Don't spoil Gears of War 3, goddammit.
I know what happens.
Well, IGN released the ending of it on the day it came out.
I'm not going to tell Tyler.
Why would they do that?
I know.
Well, yeah, and like a lot of people got upset, but I'm like, idiots. In the title, it says the fucking ending. What else do you expect it to be?
I wonder what this is going to be.
Tyler, here's the ending.
Don't tell
Cole is Marcus's mom.
No, I can't hear you.
That's fucked up, man. Gears of War 3.
I'm never going to be able to listen to this fucking episode.
Masterful campaign. Amazing. Great job. I just think the multiplayer kind of sucks.
Well, I like the multiplayer because it's so fast-paced.
And I suck at the multiplayer, so that's a big reason why. But I thought the campaign was great. damn good campaign.
I was about to ask you if you were going to eat your words from the first episode, James, on what you thought about Gears of War 3.
Good campaign, really good. They outdid themselves, so.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
But anyway, well, so what's the next topic as we keep venturing off?
Yeah. We got that. We pretty much covered that one. Oh, I also want to say about the I've been wanting to say this. I like the fact that PS3 does Blu-ray, but but you know, like the next set of consoles, everyone's gonna be Blu-ray. So.
Well, Xbox does. You just go get the Elite. Or, yeah, it was the Elite, wasn't it? The Elite had Blu-ray, didn't it?
No, Xbox doesn't have Blu-ray.
Well,
I know they did HD DVDs
Nope.
one time, but that was a horrible idea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could buy that separate DVD port for it, which was the shittiest idea.
Seeing as those didn't make it. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about our top 5 movies. So I think I'll go first for this one. Hold on.
Do you want a drum roll?
Yes, do a drum roll. This sounds more like a horse gallop.
Well, I'm doing it on my laptop. I don't want to break it.
Do it harder. Break it. Sounds like a little kid laughing. So my number 5 would have to be John Carpenter's Halloween from 1978.
No, see
Yeah,
it.
78. That's one of the movies that got me into filmmaking because it was so simple. It's really crappy. It's like a cheesy slasher film. It's like it started the slasher film genre actually, but it's so good.
Can I judge my opinion based off of the remake? 'Cause that's the only one I've seen. I enjoyed it. Well, I enjoyed the remake.
I love the remake. Rob Zombie's one of my favorite directors, so that also kind of gives it points. But
Well, I respect him for getting Weird Al Yankovic in the second one. I thought that was quite funny. That was a good idea. Because, of course, that's the whole marketing campaign, isn't it? Because if Weird Al goes on YouTube and says, "Hey, guys, I'm in the new Halloween film," then I reckon his fans will go and watch it just because he's in it.
yeah. I'm actually not a big Weird Al fan, but I mean, I liked his little cameo.
I've had my laughs out of him, but he's not my favourite.
Yeah. Oh God, that phrase. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite thing in the entire world.
But it'll do.
Yeah. Never mind. So James, what's your number 5?
I can't really judge my 5 movies. I'll just say the 5. So I'll
just say one of the 5, and then we
okay.
can.
The Shawshank Redemption.
Yes, definitely. Yes. That is an amazing film. It's not on my top 5 list, but that is an awesome film.
I love that movie.
Although I get cramp every time I watch it because it's such a long goddamn film.
Yeah, I can't really watch it that many times and enjoy it. Even though it is a great movie, I've seen it so many fucking times that I had to take like a couple weeks off before I watch it. I don't know. Like, I've seen it so many times. But it's a damn good movie. I do like it. And I love this scene, spoiler alert, where Andy Dufresne gets out of the prison and he just lifts up his arms and the rain falls down.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
I actually did that once after a long day of work and it was raining. I just let off my arms and it felt awesome.
I was scared.
Feeling free. There's that whole idea of freedom, isn't it? Like,
yes.
You spend a certain amount of time in a place, and then, like, say, end of year assembly or something, where they've got you in a hall for like 3 hours, and afterwards you're just like, thank fucking God, I fell asleep like 5 times.
Covered in shit, and then you're just like, yes!
I'm not going through the sewer anymore!
I also love the scene where he fucks over the warden, and like the whole scene where he takes the shoes and stuff. That was fantastic job. Frank Darabont did a great job.
And then the warden's just got that look on his face where he's like, well, fuck me, I'm dead.
Yep. So that's my number 5, or one of my 5.
Yeah. So Jamie, you can say your number 5.
Well, my number 5 film is like you, Tyler. It's a bit of an old one, but probably my number 5 favorite is Dawn of the Dead.
Awesome.
Nice.
I really liked that film.
Is that the first one or the second one?
Second one.
Yeah, second one.
Yeah.
Okay.
but I thought it was really, really good, and
Yeah.
I just enjoyed it because I'm a personal fan of zombies. Like,
Yeah.
a few of the films on my top 5 list is because of zombies. I just said list, not list. Fuck, can't talk.
On my top 5 list.
And,
I keep going into the accent. I'm sorry. I hope you don't find that offensive.
well, yeah, you're being a racist prat.
Well, I'm sorry.
I just enjoy zombie films. I mean, I really enjoyed playing Dead Island because it just feels like such a zombie thing where you're on a beach and then you go to a city. I mean, it's just such a typical thing. Like, why the fuck would you go to a city? It's full. It's going to be full of them.
Exactly.
More than a fucking beach house. But I thought it felt like a really... just a zombie film, Dawn of the Dead, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought it was very, very good, Tyler.
It was a very good film.
So should we go to number 4?
Yes. My number 4 is Crank. A lot of people haven't even heard of Crank.
I've heard of
Yes,
that. I have no idea
with
what it's about.
Jason Statham.
Yes. Jason Statham is today's modern action star. He is the Sylvester Stallone of the 21st century.
I can agree with that. I think he's
Such
a
a badass.
fucking yes, he is a badass. What's that from The Engineer or something where he's that assassin? I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, The Mechanic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
It was such a cliche movie, but like at the same time, it had such like good kills and stuff in it. Like the way he did things, how he executed it, it was awesome.
Like, I think it's one of the final scenes where they've got the two... Was it they crash the bus or something, don't they?
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, they kill something. That's my spoiler.
Yeah.
It's not
Jason
very good.
Statham kills people.
But yeah, it's films like the Expendables, where it had all the action stars in it. It's just cool.
Yeah. But I definitely want to voice my opinion on Crank because it's not only Jason Statham that makes it awesome, and I also love its sequel just as much. But it is so crazy. It's just adrenaline fueled throughout the entire movie. Like, and it's not just like the plot that's going and going and going, constant action, but it's like you get the feeling of it because like the filmmakers are actually running around with the cameras, like getting right into the action, not stopping for anything. It's just so fucking crazy. By the end, you're just exhausted, but you love it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought it was, I can't really judge because I saw it years ago and I think it was the sequel that I saw. What's the one with the perverse Chinese guy in it?
It's Crank 2 High Voltage, but
Yeah.
I love that one. Yeah,
Because I just
even
remember
crazier
seeing
than the
him.
first. Like
He's just
they
like
take
a
everything-
pervert.
and it's not even an Asian guy. That's what's his name from Kill Bill?
I don't know, I haven't seen that film.
He played Bill, but like he's like they put so much makeup on him. He looks like this old Chinese guy, and it's amazing.
I think it was quite funny because it's just so ironic that there's this old man talking to like these 18-year-old hookers,
Exactly.
and you just don't expect that kind of thing. And then when you know the actual story about how he's taken, spoilers have been removed. Yeah, I just think it's good. I think it's a clever idea.
Yeah, it's yeah. Like everything from they took the first movie and basically made it like they injected steroids in it and made a second movie. So it's the most amazing thing ever.
Yeah.
So yeah, James, you're number 4.
Well, what am I number? I'll
just say another one.
I'll just keep naming. A lot of people didn't like this movie, and it's a movie from a comic, and I actually read the comic before I watched the movie, and I love the comic, and I love the movie, and that movie is Watchmen.
I knew it. I knew you were going to say that.
Because of his Rorschach impression.
Rorschach
Yeah, exactly.
is a fucking badass. I love Rorschach.
I agree with you. I really like Watchmen. I didn't like the ending, and
Yeah.
because it doesn't have an ending.
I'm pissed off that spoiler Rorschach dies. But other than that, I mean, I understand why, because before I didn't understand why the hell they killed him, but then I'm like, oh, okay. But
I need to watch that movie
sucks.
again. I really do, and I hate it when people complain about Dr. Manhattan Schlong being in the movie. It's like, get over it. What are we 8 years old?
Well, I don't really know what to say about it. I mean, I watched it one time and I thought that was the shittiest film I've ever seen. Watched it again, I actually quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Mainly because of when Rorschach's in prison. I thought that was quite clever.
Yes,
and,
yes.
The whole 300...
Yeah.
The 300 styled way when the two other heroes break in and are just beating the crap out of those guys. I just think it was quite a cool film. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites, but I enjoyed it. Like,
yeah.
It was good
it's
entertainment.
Really stylized
I think it's one of those movies that you have
lot.
to watch like a few more times to fully grasp the entire thing. And plus, they made like a director's cut that was like 3 hours long, and I can actually watch Watchmen over and over and over again and not get bored of it, even though it's 3 hours long.
Yeah. I think that's the main reason I didn't like it, because I was watching it like 1 o'clock in the morning and it just wouldn't end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think I even finished watching it the second time. It's
a long film. It's a long film. But I'm happy that they did that. I'm happy that they went the extra mile. And I mean, honestly, the entire book is actually in movie form now.
Yeah.
Except for, obviously for like a few minor things like the Kraken and stuff. But,
yeah.
Very cool. I liked it a lot.
That's a good movie.
The atmosphere was nice, too. Nice and dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The freaking guy with the cigar.
They can authentically take it back in time. Like, I even liked it in Transformers 3. Like, that was such a shitty movie. But I like the stuff in the beginning, like where they had the JFK and Richard Nixon impersonators, because they did such a good job, like, taking it back to that time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I actually quite enjoyed Transformers, not because it was a good film, but I don't know, it was quite, how do you put it, exciting, because
it's when you can turn your brain off and like...
Yeah, I mean, I laughed a lot because I've got a friend at school called Callum Glenn, and he just reminds me so much, since he's Scottish, of those Scottish Transformers in it, and it just made me laugh so much when they say stuff like, what is it? He says, like, you bloody Nazi and stuff like that. It just makes me laugh.
Nice.
Yeah, I've just made a racist comment.
Well, no one likes Nazis.
Well, yeah, but, you know, I wouldn't go to Germany because I'd probably kill all of them, but, you know, that's just me.
But yeah.
I'm sorry, it was an accident.
Watchmen,
I didn't mean to kill all of you.
I didn't mean to kill a nation, oh well.
Well, you deserve it because you killed the Jews. I mean, I'm sorry.
Next movie, please, before we get into some fucked up shit.
Yeah, before we get angry emails about our anti-Semitic comments.
Okay, so James, are you going to say something about Watchmen?
Yeah, it's I like it a lot. I like Rorschach. The actor did a great job. Voice actor's cool. Good movie. I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I love this scene where he's in prison. He's like, "Oh, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me." He's fucking scarier without the damn mask, but
yeah,
damn good movie. That was so that's my number 4.
I like most of Rorschach's lines because like it doesn't like they're trying to be deep, but at the same time like they achieve it. Like it's not like they're trying too hard.
I think his voice is like Batman, but not being too serious. Like he can.
Yes, he actually pulled it off really well.
I think people have been trying to do the Batman voice a little bit too much, like Deus Ex. I mean, it's a good game, but he just tried way too much to be like a Batman figure.
I guess so. I personally liked Adam Jensen's voice a lot. I mean, there are parts in the game where you're like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But I thought he did a decent job.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say it was bad. It's just, you know, people are trying to give, the audience a bit too much of a Batman kind of character into it. I mean, Rorschach, I'm not going to lie, his voice acting was awesome, especially the scene when the hooker's trying to hit on him, and he just blatantly just fucks her over. Oh god, that was a pun. And, I thought he did a really, really good job.
Yeah. And it's for creepy because the guy...
to save them, and I'll say
it's It's creepy because, like, the guy who voices Adam Jensen, he almost talks like that in real life.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but yeah, I understand that.
And
I think it's funny how Jackie Earle Haley, like, he does all of his characters with that voice, and then like
he also did Freddy Krueger, right?
Like it.
He did Freddy Krueger, right?
Yeah, Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, in the reboot, I think. But yeah, good movie. Good movie. Your next one?
This is me, isn't it?
Yeah.
My number 4, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, both good and bad kind, but my 4th favorite film was Avatar.
Oh, fuck you.
I mean,
Die in a fire, Jamie.
I don't like it that much because the story is a rip-off of Pocahontas, but I'm not gonna lie, the CGI, all of the post effects were amazing. Like, they did such a good job of it, making the film. I mean,
Tyler died inside.
So, I guess, yeah, they're visually orgasmic, but god damn it.
Yeah, I mean, the story was just horrible.
The fact that we're still fucking talking about Avatar several years after, and it's...
You want to go on to the next movie, then? Do you want to go on to the next movie, then?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say mine. My number 3 is Gran Torino.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Because
That's
Clint
good.
Eastwood does the most amazing acting job. This is probably one of Clint Eastwood's best movies ever.
Yeah.
And like, because he's the perfect grumpy old man. He's the perfect Korea veteran, and like and I also love it how he's like saying all these like vile racist things to these people, and they're just like they're taking it like nothing.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Like, he says all those things like, "I killed 50 of you in Korea."
Sandbags.
Yeah, exactly.
I shoot you in your gook face right now, and I'd sleep like a baby.
I think it was quite
bad saying that.
Yeah, I think it was quite. I enjoyed it. It's a very. It's different. I enjoy different films. Ones which aren't all like Call of Duty films where it's all shoot them and blow them up and kill them. It's a lot more story based, and the whole was it that guy who's trying to be cool and be like Eminem against those black guys who are just like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And
they don't want you to be their bro, and I don't blame them.
Yeah. And I just think he
so
does the role so perfectly, where he's just saying all these racist comments, and then the girl's just like, "Do you want to come round for dinner?" And they'll all bring him gifts and stuff like that.
Yeah, and like he's talking about how like they eat dogs and stuff, and he's like, "No, we eat cats," and it's like going along with it. It's great, and like I love how he's like using outdated terms too, and it's like confusing them. Like he calls the there's like a group of African American guys. I don't want to say something racist actually.
Okay, we'll just bleep it out. It's bad.
He calls them spooks, and they're like confused why he says that. Why don't you just call us the normal world, man? Why don't you just call us spooks? I mean, he's like the guys in the background's like spooks. What? But yeah, and then like. You get to know... I love movies where you can just get to know the characters over time to, like, where you would care about what happens to them in the end. Which we're not going to say what happens in the end.
We won't spoil it, because people might watch this and say, "Oh, that might be a good film, let's go watch it." But the ending was just so impactful.
Yes,
and it's just so unexpected. I think that's what makes the film as good as it actually was.
Another thing that... It makes me feel bad about being a part of my generation because, like, we're such little assholes, and like
I agree with that.
It truly makes us. That movie truly like puts things in perspective for me as like how different we've become over time.
Yeah, like I agree. Like I should be in a different generation. Like I should probably be an adult right now, judged by my opinions. But I really think we should respect elders a lot more than we do. Like, there's a scene where the old lady drops her shopping, and then the guy goes and implies that he wants to fuck her in the ass, although she's like so much older than him, and it's quite perverse. And then the other guy goes out and helps her by carrying her shopping for her and stuff like that. And that is what I probably do. I wouldn't be the one to shack her ass. But I just respect our older generation so much more than half the people.
Because they've been through so much more than we have.
I just think that we owe them so much more respect than we're giving them. And
so James, anything you can say about Gran Torino?
Never seen it.
Oh my god!
You can just comment on Clint Eastwood in general, then.
Yeah. Talk about how awesome Clint Eastwood is.
Well, you already pretty much said it. He's a great actor.
He's a cowboy.
He can karate chop a guy in the throat and kill him. So, so yeah,
Okay.
James, what's your number 3?
So I actually like this more than The Dark Knight, and that's Inception.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a good film. I love the way that James is picking all the, 3-hour-long films.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have much to say on Inception because I've only seen it once, and it's definitely one of those films where you got to see it more than once.
A lot of people got confused. Like, so many people say, "Oh, you have to watch this 10 times to understand." I fully understand the entire film in one watch.
I
don't
definitely
understand
didn't.
why it takes people so many times.
It's what's so hard to figure out? Boom, boom, boom. But,
I was probably high when I watched it, but I have no idea what happened. I think it's because it was quite late on at night, and I saw it at my grandparents' house, and you know how depressing that can be. And all I remember seeing is folding buildings and this fucked up vibe. It's just the effects on it were insane. Seeing those buildings fold over. I mean, that's clever, very, very clever. It's all about creativity with me. I think.
Oh yeah,
the
it's
scriptwriters who wrote that.
The last 10 years.
The scriptwriters who wrote it, they were either extremely high or they were just so clever with, the TV advert for Compare the Market, where it's that meerkat. Have you guys all seen that? Have you guys all seen the meerkat advert?
Nope.
Alexander the Meerkat, or is that an English advert?
It's probably an English thing.
Well, it's this posh meerkat who's saying about his meerkat ancestors and how they've done so much, and people are trying to go to the website Compare the Meerkat, but they keep on going for cheap car insurance that Compare the Market. And it's just so creative the way that they've done it. I'm confusing everyone right now, so I'm just going to stop talking. But it's very creative, and I think that to see that kind of thing in a film is really good.
I think the music was great. Hans Zimmer did an outstanding job with the soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
And I think he did a good job in the Modern Warfare stuff as well.
Oh yeah. And Leonardo.
The Modern Warfare?
He also did Saw.
Yeah. Oh really? No way.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my god. Wait, which one?
He did the main soundtrack. Where is it? Let me get it up.
What, the Hello Zep?
Don't play it on.
Yeah, please don't play it.
Yeah, Hello Zep. That's the one.
Wow, I didn't know that. And I forget who the main actor of Inception is, but the guy who played the Titanic.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, he did a good job. I thought he did a damn good job.
Oh, I got to show you a picture.
Because he's usually in chick flicks, but damn, he did a good job. So.
Oh, wait, I stand corrected. It was not him. It was this other guy called. Let me get it back up. It was done by Charlie Clouser, the guy that did the Resident Evil soundtrack.
Huh.
Yeah, I didn't think that Hans Zimmer would be low enough to do a Saw soundtrack.
Yeah, he's too badass.
But anyway, that's my number 3, I guess.
Yeah, good number 3. Jamie,
Okay.
you go.
My number 3, it's another zombie one, but my number 3 was Resident Evil. What's it called? I'm trying to get it up now. I think this is the one.
I already don't like it.
It's the second one. So it's Resident Evil Apocalypse or whatever it is, because it's such a Resident Evil film, and because the new Resident Evil game's coming out soon. I think it was a good film. It's once again one of those real zombie feeling ones because it's all based in the city. And I think zombie films are good when it's not in the future of the zombie apocalypse. It's whilst it's happening.
Yeah.
So you always get those shots of people in the streets just going crazy, running out of buildings, getting eaten and stuff like that. I think that really feels like a zombie thing, and I prefer it when there's actual survivors instead of when it's just dark and no one in the city.
Yeah.
And I think it felt like a good film, especially with I think it's BOW, the Nemesis or whatever he is, who's just got these chain guns on his hands and he's chasing them down, and he just takes 1,000,000 bullets to the chest and he's still standing.
Nice.
And I guess you guys don't have much to say. What about you, James? Do you like Resident Evil?
It's okay. I actually like Silent Hill more. in terms of like the games, but I've seen one movie. I don't know which movie it was, but I remember like towards the end, some guy got like mutated, and it was like in like an abandoned science facility.
Spoiler.
And
yeah, that's the first one.
yeah, that was kind of cool-ish, kind of creepy, and I think like the girl was trying to fight like the mutated guy, and the guy got like blown. I don't know. It was really cool though. I did enjoy the film, but in terms of games, I always liked Silent Hill more.
Well, one comment I've definitely got to make on it is all of the films are based off of the games. Like, there's main characters from the films which are in the games.
Yeah, which is what they fucked up with Silent Hill. They made the main person a girl, and Pyramid was kind of a pussy. Still a cool movie, but anyway. Yeah.
It just really pisses me off because the game company Capcom and the film director, they had a contract that you can make your own storyline, but you're not allowed to kill off any of the main characters. And in the third film, he killed off one of the main characters, who was probably the most badass. And that kind of pissed me off because he was a badass. Like, the way he goes out's cool, but I don't think they should have killed him off.
I think there was a scene, I'm not sure if this is from the Resident Evil movie, but like, was there a scene where there's a guy like who's in a truck, and then
he drives into the zombie horde and then blows himself up? Yeah. That's the guy they killed off.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, okay.
That was a cool scene, and it was very impactful because, dude, there's a fucking guy driving a truck into a mass of zombies. He tips it over and then blows it the fuck up. I mean,
while smoking a cigarette.
Well, yeah, he's going to make a reference to I Am Legend, but I can't talk about that because that would be a huge spoiler.
I Am Legend is an awesome film, and if you haven't watched it, you're a dick.
Yeah, watch I Am Legend. What's wrong with you?
Spoiler alert, there's a dog in it.
Oh, the scenes with the dog, man.
Yeah.
That scene,
That's why I'm saying spoiler alert. Don't talk about the dog. Yeah. It's cool. I like I Am Legend. I should have put that instead of Resident Evil. That's a lot more of a better film.
Okay, so my number 2 is Rob Zombie's The Devil's Rejects.
Never seen that.
Me either.
A lot of people have not seen that, and like it's a movie like you have to be. It seems like it's really fucked up, like you can't enjoy because it's like all gory, but it's like it's really hard to explain because like the main characters are like these 3 like complete psychopaths, like they're just completely fucked in the head, and by the end of the movie you're actually sympathizing for them, and like if you can do that, especially with characters this messed up, it's like so good. It's like really. It's amazing filmmaking if you can pull that off, and like they're able to incorporate comedy in there. Like they're able to like make such disturbing things funny, and it's really good.
It's like, what's it called? The film with I can't think of it now. The film where the guy shoots the other guy because of a hamburger. Oh, I can't remember it now. It's really, really fucked up, but they seem to make it funny. Mr. Fralis Wallace, or whatever it is. Oh my god, I'm making so nonsense right now. Oh, I can't think of it. I mean, it's such an amazing film, and everybody has seen the scene from it.
We can go back to it.
Yeah. I'll Google it whilst we're talking. I'll Google it.
Yeah. So yeah. So neither of you guys have seen The Devil's Rejects?
Nope.
Is that the film with the box art is the guy from Transformers in it?
Which guy from Transformers? Shia LaBeouf?
The main character, the boy.
No, that's
that's the film, Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, damn it.
With the breakfast scene and how he's talking about the burgers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't talk anymore about Pulp Fiction.
Royale with cheese, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But anyway,
you know what they call it in France? Royale with cheese.
Anyway, so
seriously,
my turn.
Let's not talk about Pulp Fiction anymore.
Okay.
Until later.
Okay, so my turn, I guess.
Yeah.
So my number, well, not my number 2, but one of my 5. A lot of people don't like this movie at all. They actually hate it. Probably the worst in the trilogy. A lot of people hated one of the villains, but it's one of my favorite movies. And a lot of people are going to hate me for saying this, but I love Spider-Man 3.
I like Spider-Man 3 too. It's a comic book movie. Like, that is the very definition of a comic book movie.
Okay, I've got a lot of things to say on this.
Damn you, Jamie.
If I do, I think I'm gonna kill James. I didn't like Spider-Man 3 as much as I like the other ones. I think ever since... Well, Spider-Man 1 was depressing, but it's just been getting more and more depressing. And then the whole idea of Peter Parker going emo and dancing in the middle of the street whilst being an emo...
comedic.
I love the fight scenes in Spider-Man 3, and I thought Venom was pretty badass. A lot of people hated him because he was skinny, but I liked Venom a lot.
A lot of people hated him because he didn't have much screen time as Venom, and they didn't.
Yeah, which did suck, but I still liked the amount of screen time that they put him on for.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I liked it because when I first saw it, I was quite young, and I've always been very based off of teamwork, and the whole idea of what's his name? Harry Osborn, is it?
Yeah, Harry Osborn and Peter Parker.
And Spider-Man working together in the final scene. I think that was pretty badass.
Yes. The final scene I thought was amazing. How it was, spoiler, Venom and Sandman versus Harry and Peter. I thought that was awesome. 2v2,
Yeah.
It was epic. I'm pissed off that they killed Harry, but it was still pretty sweet.
I enjoyed it. I mean, the final scene I thought was really badass because, once again, the whole idea of two people being such good friends that they're kicking the shit out of a fucking 1,000,000-foot-tall Sandman, and Venom, he was fucking badass. Like, I agree with James, he was cool. He was very cool.
Yes.
But, yeah, I just think the whole idea of two people working together like that is badass, which is why I've always been a fan of Halo 3's team doubles.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go ahead and talk about when Harry dies, even though that's a huge spoiler, but I think everyone's seen Spider-Man 3 at this point.
It's been out for years. If you haven't watched it, then fuck you.
Exactly. You're either a Spider-Man fan and you've seen it, or you're not a Spider-Man fan and you don't give a flying fuck. So, I think the death of Harry was actually a good thing because it was... That was probably one of the moments that almost got me to tear up. Because, like, it's...
Music was damn good.
Oh, yeah.
I have it on my iPod because I got the game rip. I got the soundtrack rip. Because they never released the soundtrack for Spider-Man 3. They never did.
Yeah.
And I have all the fucking songs on my goddamn computer because I'm cool.
That's why you, what's it called? I like the idea of Harry dying because, although, as James said, it pisses you off, it's badass because it just sends Peter into that whole... He's so fucking pissed off that no matter what happens, he's gonna kill Venom.
Even though Harry dies, I love the scene where where Venom is about to execute Peter Parker, and then out of nowhere he throws like those goblin things, and it scratches Venom's arms, and he has like that awesome scream, and then he comes down, and then the spikes just pop out of the fucking board. It's so cool.
Yeah. I just like his hoverboard. I want one of them.
Yeah, oh my god, I'd love to have one. I would love to have one. I'm not a fan of heights, but I would love to have one.
Yeah, I'd probably share my pants because I can't even go on a fucking roller coaster, but I think it's so cool.
The scene where, like, the first fight between Harry and Peter is awesome.
Yeah, I love the part where Peter Parker, like, they're in the alleyway, and then, like, he goes behind Harry, and then Harry gets stabbed with his own weapon. I love this scene where he just kicks the fucking board and it goes up into the air.
Yeah,
That was sick. But yeah, I like
the fight scenes are definitely top quality.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah,
I didn't enjoy the film that much, but I have to admit the ending and the fight scenes, they're top quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome. And I mean, it's so hard to make Venom in CGI. I mean, like, how could you do that?
Yeah, he was pretty... I bet it took them
forever.
A team to work on him. It's like Disney, they've probably got a computer farm where they just spend it rendering out like each frame, which is 6 hours long.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Disney's computer farm?
Huge.
No.
It is fucking huge. And it takes them a minimum of 6 hours to render out each frame. And that's why they've got like 50,000 computers in one room just to render out everything. But it's badass. Crazy. It is badass. Like, Disney, I have to admit, they are top quality.
Yeah.
Just not their shows.
Jamie,
Yeah.
number 2.
My number 2 is Limitless.
Oh, the new Bradley Cooper film?
Yes, I thought that was a really good film. I really enjoyed that. You should. I really enjoyed it, not just because Robert De Niro's in it, and everyone knows Robert De Niro. He's a fucking badass as shit.
He's done some shit lately.
Yeah, I agree. Like, he did Shark Tale, which is kind of a downfall in his career, since he is known as, like, the mobster, the guy who beats the crap out of people. And now he's...
No. You can't say that's a bad thing for him to do, because, like, it's kind of doing a satire on his own kind of character.
Yeah.
Then again, Shark Tale is a piece of shit, but...
Yeah, but Robert De Niro makes it good, because he is a gangster. Like, Robert De Niro is a gangster. I mean, excluding Meet the Fockers, he's cool.
Yeah.
And, what else did I say on it? I really like the idea of there being a drug which unlocks like 85% of your brain, and I think it would have been better if when you take it too much, it hurts you, because the reason we don't use 85% of our brains is because it's too much for us and we crash. Yeah. And I think if when he takes too much, he should crash, because having your brain work at 85% all of the time, I mean, having it work at what, like 10% or however much we have it working now, we crash because we have to go to sleep. And imagine working at 85% of the time, you'd be like asleep for a year. And I like the idea. It's a very clever film, it's a very clever storyline. The actors were good. Bradley Cooper, I have to admit, he is... I'm trying to say this without making myself sound really gay, but Bradley Cooper is a pretty... I'm just going to come out and say it. He's a pretty good-looking actor.
He's sexy.
They give him enough screen time to make you think, holy shit, he is cool. And I don't know, I just think he's a pretty cool guy. He's been in the A-Team, which gives me an infinite amount of respect for him.
Yes.
But, yeah.
I love the A-Team.
All I have to say is he's a cool guy and a damn good actor, I gotta say. I mean, he's always getting the shit kicked out of him. In the A-Team and in Limitless especially, where he almost gets stabbed by a poisonous knife, but, you know.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but if you haven't seen Limitless, I highly recommend it, because I went to the cinema to see it twice because I wanted to see it again because I enjoyed it that much.
Wow.
So...
I've actually never done that.
Yeah, I mean, I really, really enjoyed it because the storyline is very special. James, you got anything to say on it?
It was a good movie.
Very insightful, James. James Klim, everybody! Don't hit your mic.
I'm sorry, my mic's in my hand because I don't have a stand for it.
I've got the same as James. I've got Snowball.
I'm going to buy a snowball. That's why I can't.
Wait, so now James is sending us the soundtrack.
Yep.
Yes.
That's the track where Harry dies.
Yeah, I've got a Snowball, which is meant for a desk, and I don't have a desk, so it's on my bed.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm recording this with the Snowball right now.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
The Snowball's an insane mic. Like, I just enjoy it because everyone just makes me voice act now. I don't know why, because I'm not a voice actor. But I offered myself a few times to people, and now everyone thinks I'm a voice actor when I'm not. I can't change my voice that much.
Hey, Jamie, I got a project for you. So we'll talk about that later.
It's just, I don't know why people want me to voice act, because I never specifically put myself forward for it. It just, someone asked me one day, and I thought, okay, I'll just do it. I'll just get it done. And I just don't know why people want me to voice act, because I don't see myself as being a good one. I mean, like, do you guys know Global Productions?
Yeah.
Well, he makes me voice act in fucking everything. He was making a film called The Sniper, and I think I had at least 250 lines in that.
Damn.
And as soon as I finished it and sent it to him, he said, "Oh yeah, you've been replaced."
Hey, I don't mean to cut you off, but we're running really long, and we're
okay. Let's get this done. Let's.
That's
and
okay.
I think my number one might be something to discuss, because my number one is Pulp Fiction.
Oh God. Okay,
Pulp
let's keep
Fiction.
this short. Let's talk about like one
Quentin
scene.
Tarantino is the greatest, probably one of the greatest directors to live, even though he's been making some questionable work lately.
Okay, since this is running long, you've got a maximum of 30 seconds to talk about it.
Oh shit! Okay, here I go. Pulp Fiction is like it's a non-linear story. It's taking three people's perspectives of something that's happening and combining it all at once, telling it in a non-linear way, and it's like it's fucking awesome. Watch it.
I've seen
One
it.
word. Burger.
I've seen it, and can I say a spoiler that happens?
No.
No?
Okay,
I don't tell anyone anything about it because I went in with nothing and I love it.
Okay, well, I guess that's why I got so fucking confused by it, because after I finished the movie, I'm like, what the hell? Because, like, I go on YouTube, and it's, like, the real ending, and I'm like, like the ending happens, like, halfway through the fucking movie that I saw, so,
Yeah.
it's very confusing in terms of, like what really happens, and, like, you know, like, I guess the timeline, but the movie is awesome, but I fucking hate it when my favorite character with the long hair happens. You know what happens, remember?
Yeah.
I hate that. Why the fuck did they do that? But other than that, awesome movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the Harry Saves Peter song on through my earphones whilst we're talking to make it epic.
Okay, it's really loud, and by the way, it has Venom's roar
Oh
in
shit!
it.
It's loud.
It has Venom's roar in it, and then like there's like some type of like sound in there. But other than that, it's like full audio. But anyway, my movie, I honestly at this point can't think of any movie at all to talk about. And I was gonna say The Walking Dead, but that's not a movie. But it is a damn good show. And we were talking about zombies, and season 2 is coming out. But I guess for a movie, I can't think of anything right now. But I'll just say Star Wars Episode 3. That's the first thing that came to my head. It's an okay movie, not the greatest, but I do like the lava fight scene a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
Wait,
it's
what
another one where you have
what
to turn your
film?
brain off. I mean,
Star Wars
it's
Episode
got
3.
awesome action scenes.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
And the dialogue is complete dog shit, though.
Yeah, but I do like I think they made Grievous a pussy because he'd be like you look at the cartoons and he's like fucking pro ass motherfucker.
Oh, I remember when they were doing the original Clone Wars.
Dude,
and,
he
like,
fucked shit up. He owned
he just
those
like
Jedis.
comes in, like he's like using his legs and stuff.
Yeah, that was epic. If they did that in the movie where like he's like doing fucking backflips and crap, epic. But they made him like a pussy.
Dropping down, bringing people up.
Then again, they had to kill him in the movie, so whatever. And they do explain why his chest gets, like fucked up because Mace Windu force crushes it. I still like Grievous. He's a cool character. The movie was okay. I mean, in terms of dialogue, it wasn't that great, but I did like the fight scenes. And the final fight scene, even though some of the dialogue sucks, it's still a damn looking fight scene. I like.
I have the high ground, Anakin.
Yeah, I mean, like I hate the part where he's like where they're running on the lava. It's like, I should have known the Jedi were evil or something. Like, Anakin, Palpatine's evil. And he's like, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil. What a dumb line. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
Lost.
I thought, well, then you are lost. That's okay, but from my point of view, the Jedi are evil. That's the dumbest thing you could possibly say.
We should like just go through and talk, like do the dialogue from episode 1.
I think the fight scene was like awesome. Like I think if there was no dialogue and just facial expressions, it would have been better. But
the score for that scene is amazing.
Yeah, I have it. Great score.
Have you guys seen the spoof where instead of Jedi versus Sith, they spoofed it? It's like McDonald's versus Burger King.
Yeah.
I don't like the Big Mac anymore, Anakin. Then you are lost. It's really funny.
You are my brother, Anakin. Help! My flesh is burning. I love you. You are my brother.
Yeah.
I would have just like used the Force
Just
to
cut
pick
my
him
head
up
off.
and dug in it and some more. I mean, think about it. If he just picked him up and just dunked him in the lava a little bit more, then like they didn't have to make 3 more films.
Then again, this. Well, yeah, but.
That would have been a shitty film.
It's such a dick move on his part to just let him burn.
Well, they had to figure out some way to have him all fucked up. But I mean, I thought that was a cool.
I know that, but even if they did it after he left, like he's just kind of like maybe he's laying there or something.
I thought that was a cool way to do it, but when you tie it into episode 4, Anakin's like, "What's up, buddy?" And he's like, "Oh, hey, you're the fucker that left me to die and cut my legs off and let me burn you, motherfucker." And like in episode 4, he's just like, "Oh, what's up?"
That's actual dialogue from the film.
Yeah, he's like, "What's up?" And he's
You
like,
motherfucker.
Yeah, because I mean, like comparing the 2 episodes, I mean, you'd think Anakin would be like super pissed off, but then again, they had to figure out some way to do it. I thought it was okay, but Yeah, that's
But
my number.
I even like if they just like left him there, like he had his limbs cut off, and then like after Obi-Wan left, like the lava comes up and gets him.
Yeah.
Like that way it doesn't make him seem like a total dickhead.
Yeah. But whatever.
Yeah. Well.
Oh well.
It's the prequels.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jamie, go.
My film, I'm probably gonna get the piss taken out of me, but the reason I'm choosing it is because it's the one film
Avatar
I've
2.
seen. No. Well, amazing film. I've been into James Cameron's office and I've seen it. What is it? The film I'm talking about is Disney's film Bolt. It's the one film I've seen which has actually got me close to tears.
I love Bolt. Yes.
I thought it was a really good family film. I watched it with my mum and I was almost crying at the end. Because you just get so attached to the character.
Yes.
Is that the one about the dog?
Yeah, about
I've
the dog who thinks he's a superhero.
Yeah, I've actually not seen that, but
yeah,
it's a lot better than we're making it sound. Like
it is a really good film. Like I don't have much to say about it because
actually
I don't want to say anything, but I really enjoyed it.
Cool.
Toy Story 3 actually made me cry.
I've not seen Toy. I have not
film.
seen Toy Story 3.
Oh yeah, I can't tell you why it made me cry then.
I think I know
James.
why. I think I know why, but
I was because Toy Story 1 was the first movie I ever saw. It was my favorite. It's like still my favorite childhood movie, and like,
oh my god,
what happened, man?
Mine was the fucking Lion King.
Oh,
Lion King.
I just
That's the first film.
I just remember two movies that I could have said before that I loved, and I forgot to mention them.
What? Go ahead and say them.
Well, I guess replacing episode 3 because I couldn't think of one. Wall-E.
Yeah. Oh fuck Wall-E.
I love Wall-E.
Do you guys know that originally Wall-E wasn't supposed to have humans in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But added them in. I mean, I've seen it and it's a good
I
film.
only got halfway through it because like it just seemed like a movie where it's like
it doesn't look like it goes anywhere.
Like so little kids can just watch pretty colors. It's
yeah. When I first watched it, I thought, is this just going to be a film where it just doesn't go anywhere? Because it just got... Like, I got partway through it and I was like, I'm getting quite bored of this now. But I agree with James. It was a good film. I wouldn't put it on my top list, but I think it's a good film.
And one more film I forgot to mention, and it's actually 4, but they're all in the same line. The Wallace and Gromit movies.
Yeah.
The Wrong Trousers, like the shorts and the
I love claymation. It's
the Halloween movie was good.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's mine.
I've only already seen one of those, and that's that thief penguin guy.
Oh my god, Fez McGraw is a boss. He is awesome.
He's the most awesome penguin I've ever seen.
Yeah.
If I'm getting quiet...
that scene with the train, with like Fez McGraw on the train, that was so epic.
That was the one with the dog, the robot dog.
Yeah, that was the Close Shave. Oh yeah, and like how Gromit is flying in like the plane and he's shooting the porridge gun. That was sick. That was sick. But I mean, that's all clay animation. You know how long that must have took? The train scene.
That is so much more impressive than
But damn.
claymation. It's
claymation is insane. I mean, imagine how pissed off you'd be if someone just moved it like a little bit too far and like the frame was out. You just... I'm not kidding. It'll be one of those scenes where you just turn around and punch the guy.
Some fat guy's not paying attention sits on your set. No!
You squished Wallace!
But yeah,
let's move on.
Yeah,
before
move on.
Yes, we're spending way too much time on this. That was a lot longer than I thought it would be. Okay. You've been kidnapped. How do you survive? All right, James, go.
I first find someone who can cook me food, and I would get Gordon Ramsay to cook me food. And then I would find the announcer from Halo. That way, every time I killed someone, I would get like a double kill. And for weapons, I probably would go to FPS Russia.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Nice. Jamie, you go first. I'm going to think more.
Wait, are we talking about an actual scenario where we talk about how we're going to get out, or are we just describing resources? Because James has just given us like a shopping list.
Yeah, that's what I did. So.
Well, we know how he's going to get out of it. He's going to use the weapons.
If I was kidnapped, I I would probably just get the editors from 300 to edit it so that I go in slow motion so they can't aim properly, and then just smack them like
That's a good
across the face with my snowball mic, and use my iPhone as a jetpack because everyone knows there's an app for that now.
Nice.
And one guy, I would get a wasp inside of a cup and then put it over his mouth, and if he doesn't talk, then I'd make him swallow the wasp by pinching him in the nose.
Oh, don't pinch my...
Or I just like give them a packet of crisps and say, "Hey, this is the best flavor in the world," and they've actually got a wasp inside of the packet.
Okay, what I'd do is I'd put on Just Go With It, and then like while they're like dying from boredom, I would run away.
Oh, dude, we should have used Justin Bieber in it.
No.
Listen to Baby with earphones on.
or listen to Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good song.
I love Friday.
Okay, what's next on the list of stuff?
Okay, so we got filmmaking. Shit, we're gonna be talking forever about music. We'll save that for next episode. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, good idea, because I've got a lot of shit to say about music.
Yeah, and plus, we've talked about music a lot over time, so.
We just spoken about Justin Bieber and Rebecca Black.
Yeah, we talked about Justin Bieber. That's all we need to say. Yeah, so our delightful and repugnant for today. James, you can go first.
So do I say like what did I like in the past week or so?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I find delightful? Getting back to work on Machinima and actually trying to finish an episode, and I'll keep it short. And what do I find repugnant? All my slutty ass girls in my state. There we go.
Okay, I'll go next. Unless you had more to say.
No, I'm good.
Okay. My delightful for the past month is Stage 32. It is a filmmaker social network that I got an early invite to, and it's pretty badass. You can put on reels, you can put on screenplays, you can post projects, and like people can who are interested in the project can be like, hey, I do this, and then you can talk to those people. It's pretty awesome.
That sounds pretty badass, actually.
Yeah, it's not going to be like Facebook where like people are like, oh, my day sucked, and it's like, no, it's stuff about projects. It's awesome. And then my repugnant is when teenage girls like take pictures like from a high angle, like
well,
so they can
normally with girls in my year they're all low angles, but go on.
Yeah.
They go under the kilts.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like, do you think we're stupid? Like, it's so obvious they're doing it because of that, and it's like, what's the best possible angle I can get from the self-portrait? Oh, how about way up here? Like, everyone will like that, yeah. No, it's because you want to show us your tits. Don't do that. Stop it. Slut. Fuck you. Okay.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
My delightful is, I don't know, in a few months or so, I'll be going to college, and if I get 4 C's, one has to be in English and maths, or maths, I mean, I'll be going into college at a level 3 to do film and game animation.
Awesome.
And my repugnant is... I ordered 8 gigabytes of RAM for my computer, and they sent me a reply with the middle finger. They said your payment could not be processed. Please try again. And the payment did actually process, so they're trying to scam me.
I might change my repugnant to I just found a piece of really buttery popcorn and I tried to eat it and it was stupid.
That's a good idea.
Like, I'm so stupid that I actually tried to eat it.
You've just ruined like the whole year for the rest of us.
Well, I'm sorry. So anyway, viewer mail. Yeah.
Great.
Right.
This always goes well.
Yes.
I fucking hate you, Tyler.
Okay, so George asks, have you ever had a project you wanted to do but couldn't? Give example.
Well, I just mentioned that in the beginning. Yes.
I've had several projects I wanted to do. I actually wanted to do a remake of Halloween, and I've never gotten around to doing that. A while back, before like there was any of this Avengers stuff, I wanted to do a Marvel thing where like I had a bunch of like superheroes together, like Iron Man, Hulk, Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, and but of course that would require a lot of CGI, and there's no possible way I could do that. So yeah, that's a couple things.
Well, James definitely knows that I've had my fair share of projects I've wanted to do, but I just haven't been able to. My first project, which I worked on for about several months, was Stranded. It was supposed to be a very typical zombie film. It was more military than civilian based, so it wasn't cities and everything, it was outposts. And I really, really enjoyed work on that. But as James knows, when I released the first episode, an army of trolls came to my channel and just fucked it up, like, big time. And there were people saying, you can't make a machinima unless you've got a machinima.com contract. I was like, what? What? I mean, James made several videos on it, and it just makes me laugh that it turns out that there was like 7 trolls which were exactly the same person, just with several different accounts.
Wow.
And, the only reason he did that is because I called him I called him a little troll on Xbox Live because he kept on sending me messages saying, so like, can I be in your machinima? And whenever I let him body act for it, he would just fuck around. So I just said fuck off, and yeah, so he trolled me a lot of times.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, James, you got into the argument as well, didn't you? Because you uploaded that video explaining how you upload machinimas, and
Yeah.
and I don't know what happened from there, because I think Happy Doomsday, his gamertag was, just fucked off, so I don't know where it went from there, but I've had several projects I wanted to do, but the trolling thing kind of, how do I put this, put me off, because I thought, if I'm going to put in the amount of effort to make episode 1 of a series and it's going to go downhill like that, I just can't be arsed with it. So it's taken me a long time to get out of that cycle, but, you know, I'm out of it now, so whatever.
And Vanquish is much better, so you're on to episode 2 now.
Yep, and it should be done soon, I hope.
So, Greg asks, how do I get the bitches? Well, first of all, you wouldn't call them the bitches.
I would. They need to be put in their places!
Well, James, you can actually answer this one. I taught you all about it.
Don't do what Tyler does. That whole puppy scenario with the mannequin was so awkward, I'm not gonna lie. That was...
Oh, God.
That was awkward as fuck.
Tyler, what have you done?
Watch episode 2.
I feel bad for her, man. I feel terrible that she had.
She was having a great time doing
I feel
that.
bad. I mean, even if she did have a great time, I feel terrible about it.
I feel bad that she was having a good time.
Next question.
Wait, what are we talking about? Are we talking about rape or something?
How to pick up chicks is what the question is.
Or are we talking about blow-up dolls?
Don't ask me, because a lot of the girls where I live are very slutty, and you can just say hello to them, and I think you want to have sex with them. I mean, they're so lowly downgraded, it's awful. It's awful.
Well, whilst we're talking about bitches, I've got this friend on Xbox Live called Jordan. He's the funniest guy because he's one of those people who, no matter what he says, he's full of bullshit. And he told us, although he's 16 years old and he has never ever drunk alcohol, that he was once raped whilst he was unconscious, and that for a few minutes of his life he was a father. And
what?
I don't know what to say to that because I know it's full of bullshit, but...
Wait, like...
He said he got
a woman?
Yeah, he said he got raped by a woman and she was pregnant and she had the baby and then she drowned it in the bath. I don't know.
What?
It's just such a bullshit story.
That's fucked up. That's weird.
I don't believe for a second that it actually happened. It's just, who would think of that?
He would.
And if we're going to talk about how to get bitches, The best way that I
leave
found...
me alone for 5 minutes. I'll think of that.
Yeah. The best way to get bitches, in my opinion, is to show them all of your action figures and show them how good you are on computers, and that always seems to work with the bitches. Oh, I think I broke Tyler. I don't know, I'm not a ladies' man. I've dated a few girls.
Maybe show them your Pokemon cards.
Hey, look how good I'm on Spyro!
Hey, come look at my Charizard!
I just love the way that James is just singing like fucking retards.
You enjoyed that way too much.
Oh my god, yes.
I'm gonna send Tyler a friend request, because I don't even have on my friend list right now.
Oh yeah, you better do that.
Next question, please.
Yeah. And you totally asked him about a puppy.
Yeah, whatever.
So, okay, so Robert asked what our favorite movies are, so you're wrong, Robert. Nice going, Robert.
Balls, yes, dog! Okay, he's enjoying this way too much.
Don't get distracted, damn it. Go to the next question.
I love all of our guests.
Except for that one girl, but anyway.
What?
Go, next question.
Okay, Nick asks, James, do you has crush on Amanda?
No, because she is much older than me, and I have no interest in getting into relationships, and it would never work because I'm all the way over here, and she's all the way in Canada, and I don't want to because she's my voice actor, and that's really fucking awkward, and I'd just rather treat her as a good friend.
Yeah.
Okay, is he talking about you going out with a voice actor? Because that's like saying I want to go out with fucking Ash from Pokemon, because you're putting a fucking Halo figure to a voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
I mean, Amanda Kay, very awesome person. Do I want to date her? No, because she's my voice actor. That's awkward as hell. Why the hell would I do that? So
it's
no.
more of a professional and friendly relationship than it is a... Well, I'd like to say sexual, but that just makes me sound so perverse.
Yeah. But no, I don't. No way.
I have a crush on Amanda.
Well, good for you. I don't.
That's because you're a dildo, Tyler.
Okay, so, yeah, I'll start sending her weird birthday presents.
That's...
I bought you a dildo.
What is... Next question, god damn it. Go on. Jesus Christ.
Wait, one thing...
Okay, I'm sorry, Amanda. I'm sorry.
Don't even talk. Just go next question.
For the next podcast, let's have no personal questions, because it's always going to end up with us breaking Tyler again.
Yes. Okay, so Keith asks, James mentioned he'd do... What he'd do if he remade Deus Ex Machina. Do you guys plan on remaking any old works?
Well,
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I guess he's asking. I said a long time ago I was going to remake Deus Ex Machina, then I canceled it because I just didn't want to go through that shit. Because after making Act 5, that series, even if some people hate the series, and even if it is good or bad, whatever you want to say about it, that series is a motherfucker.
I actually enjoyed it. The scene...
I meant to make. To make that series is so hard, man.
I actually enjoyed it. I mean, I think that's what really gave you the edge in Machinima, because you made that, and then I think a lot of people had respect for you because of it. And
I don't really like my Act 5 because it is a pretty terrible production. I did like the fight scenes, though. Other than that, it sucks.
It's the scene where he's dual-wielding swords. I think that was cool. I mean, when he dual-wields gravity hammers, I think that's a little bit much.
Well,
the dual-wielding swords was awesome.
The reason why it sucked was because when I went to attack, the fucking screen went roop, roop, because it was mirrored. But I am a huge fan of the free fall scene, and I love it how I was able to like throw an energy sword.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I liked making it. It was a bitch to make, but am I going to remake the series? Probably not, because I'd rather, let it be, and let it be what it is, and,
I think you should let it die now. I mean,
yeah,
CJG ended it, and I think you put it out with a bang, so I think you've done your fair deal for the series.
I don't really want to say it's dead, but I do like the series, even though it is not that great, but I'll just let it be. So.
Yeah. Let's see. Remakes for me. Well, I'm planning on actually remaking a couple skits I've done. Like, there was one called Jeff's Job Interview, which is a total shit piece because, like, it's supposed to be like a guy going in for a job interview, like, at a business setting, and it's completely ridiculous to begin with, but, like, nobody's in, like, proper... Like, it's, like, literally two guys in my room, which, like, has movie posters and shit in it, and, like, red walls, and, like, they're just, like, sitting down in normal clothes reading this script, and plus it was horribly edited. But I want to remake it to where it actually looks legit.
I'm not remaking anything. Everything I've ever done has been terribly written. Everything about my machinimas is terrible. I'm not remaking anything.
Just keep going forward.
Well, I was at one point I was gonna remake Stranded, but when I like started making the maps, I just thought, this is the shittiest thing I've ever made. Why am I remaking it? I mean, the writing in it was just horrible. Like, everything about it was terrible. So I'm just gonna go forwards, not backwards.
Okay, so John asks, what is your stance on gay marriage? I
married Tyler, so that's all I have to say.
What?
I married Tyler. That's all I have to say.
Oh yeah. We have a beautiful family over here.
Oh, dude.
I support gay marriage because I think people should have the ability to be happy. And it's stupid that it's just stupid. I don't know that it's even illegal. James?
I'm not trying to sound mean, but I don't give a shit, so whatever.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, I don't see the point in gay marriage because the marriage is supposed to be two people getting together. As far as I'm concerned, gay marriage and gay relationships are exactly the same thing. So if they're married or not, I don't really see that makes much of a difference. But if it makes them happy, I see no problem with it. I mean, as long as they're not doing freaky stuff, I think there's nothing wrong with gay marriage.
And don't get me involved. That's one thing. Don't get me involved.
Yeah, James, don't marry anyone gay.
I won't.
Just take that little life lesson.
Not even bi women, because if my wife's having sex with another guy, that's kind of bad. Yeah. Anyway, next question.
All right. Jack asks, I know Tyler likes DBZ, but what all shows did you like as kids? Well, obviously, yes, I like Dragon Ball Z. I like Fuck you.
Yeah, agree.
I liked Samurai Jack. I liked Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Fuck yes.
Oh, yes,
Ed,
yes.
and
Ed and Eddie. Yes, definitely.
I basically
Double
love...
D, motherfuckers. Double D. Love them.
Nice. But yeah, the cartoons from that era, I pretty much watched all of them.
The 90s were awesome.
Yeah.
We had like
90s, early 2000s.
Hey Arnold, Rugrats, The Wild Thornberries.
I didn't watch any of those, but...
Rocket Power.
I've got to say one thing which I know 100% James will agree with. When I was younger, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Fuck yes, man.
I did
the original Yu-Gi-Oh! GX was okay. 5Ds is retarded, and then that Zexal shit I don't watch.
I only watched the original, but I thought that when I was younger, I was obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I used to collect the cards and everything. Yeah. I mean, I think I'm the one kid in the world who actually had an orgasm when I got, what's his name? Exodia.
Yeah.
When I got one of his pieces, it's like, I don't know, it's like getting Recon armor years and years ago. It's just like the most exciting thing. I just got it, and I don't know why I got so excited, because I had his fucking foot. But, you know.
It was all shiny.
I actually got into Yu-Gi-Oh! Like for probably a month, and like I got an Exodia card, and I was like, yes! And then like I didn't give a crap another month later.
Yeah, that's because you've already had what you want. Like, the whole point of the whole, like, what are they, booster cards or whatever, where you get those mini packs?
Booster packs.
The whole point of them is that you keep on collecting them until you get the thing you want. And if you got the thing you want straight away, it's no fun, is it? It's like playing Halo and just having Recon. It's just boring.
Yeah, you have to get, or it's like achievements, you know, getting the achievement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say one thing: Yu-Gi-Oh packs. I love opening up the Yu-Gi-Oh packs. One of the best feelings in the world because you don't know what you're going to get, and it's so exciting. I just find it awesome.
Yeah.
Life's like a box of chocolates. Life's like a package of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You never know what you're gonna get.
Okay, you know you did that whole I'm not gonna say these words because they're racist, like saying spooks. Well, you've just been extremely offensive to mentally retarded people.
I don't give a shit.
I don't think they
You're making
understand.
it worse.
So. Next question.
No, I'm not going to say that. You know what? I'll go ahead and apologize. I'm sorry. I'm using the words in order to explain the movie.
Go back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Seto Kaiba is a badass. Anyway, next question.
All right. So Jesse asks, Tyler should do a Robert Englund Freddy. No, because basically in every single one of the movies, his voice changes like 30 times. And I should list my 5 greatest fears, and I should sing a song. Okay.
I agree with that.
All right. You know what? Instead of doing a Freddy Krueger impression, even though I'm sick right now and I probably shouldn't even be yelling, I'm going to try and do Optimus Prime.
You should do Rorschach. Well, that's James's one, isn't it?
Well, I can do. Okay. I can do like an Adam Jensen. I can do something like that.
Okay. Here comes Optimus Prime. Put the cube in my chest, Sam! I can also do Liam Neeson. Okay. That was my Liam Neeson.
Nice.
James, why did you give him to me as a voice actor? That Optimus Prime was horrible!
He's a damn good voice actor, so...
The Optimus Prime was hilarious. Sam, put the cube in my chest! He's on the fucking toilet! Okay, you just broke me. Okay. Continue.
Transform and roll out! I should read these questions in an Optimus Prime voice. But yeah, my 5 greatest fears. Let's see. My probably number 1 is wasps. I fucking hate wasps. I don't know why. Like
Agreed.
they're so.
Agreed.
They're like, everyone says they're harmless and like as long as you don't mess with them. Like they're the most pissed off. They're the most pissed off insect on the fucking planet. Like you walk in their way, they're gonna like sting you in the face.
My first experience with wasps is hanging my head out the window, and one just went straight into me, and it fucking hurt, dude. Imagine going, like 50 miles an hour straight into a wasp's tail. Well, the stinger thing. That fucking hurt. They are not harmless.
Yeah. Yes. And plus, I've had tons of friends who are allergic to them, so like that brings up fear in me.
Yeah,
so,
because allergic reactions to wasp stings are fucking... Yeah.
Yeah, they're horrible, man. So, yeah, another one is, both of them involve being in the dark with, like, okay, one of them is, turning around in the dark, like, because you just know there's gonna be something, like a fucking murderer behind you, like, just with a knife.
Tyler, have you ever actually experienced this?
No, but the next one, looking out a window in the middle of the night. Like, and everything's just black, because back in 2005, I was playing Star Wars Episode 3, the game, and I heard footsteps, and, like, I figured, oh, maybe it's just a sound effect in the game, and then I hear it again, and, like, I hear kind of, like, a tapping, and I look over, there's some dude looking at me through my window, big-ass eyes, so I'm like, oh, shit, well, I better get out of this.
Pedophile!
It turns out it was actually a guy stalking my mom.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's completely fine. The guy was harmless, but, you know.
He just had a knife in his hands, you know.
He just had a gun, he, like, you know, he was jerking off to me playing video games.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up, dude.
Actually, speaking of jerking off,
oh, dude!
Jesus Christ.
There's a kid in my school who jacks off the Family Guy.
What?
Next question.
There's a kid in my school who jacks off to Pokemon.
Nice. Why did I say nice to that? Nice! Alright.
I hope it's not to Ash.
No, it's the Pikachu.
Oh, fuck.
Well, that makes it okay then. Okay, another fear. I don't have 5, but I'll go ahead and say fucking clouds. Like, what are they doing up there? They're so big and fluffy. They act so nice, but like.
How do you think we get cotton candy?
Fucking clouds, man. I'm not even gonna. No, and I cannot sing a song because James is going to be a partner. Copyright stuff.
I will do a duet with you.
Okay, well, hey, how about for my channel? Me and Jamie will do a duet later on.
I will do a duet of like The Hills Will Lie to the Sound of Music or whatever the fuck it is.
Springtime with Hitler.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll record that next. Lyle asks, "Why do you hate me?" And you, sir, are not fucking Lyle. Fuck you.
That's all you have to say. Fuck you.
Yeah.
If you are Lyle, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, Lyle.
If he actually turns out to be Lyle and just like uploads a video, like, oh my god, look what this faggot did.
That totally was me, you dick. Okay. And then wait, damn it. Okay. David asks, "You guys realize you're going to hell, right?"
Yes.
Who fucking cares? As long as they have internet connection, I could give a shit.
You know what my personal hell would be? Having to edit Adam Sandler movies. Like, no, you have to make it look good. I can't make it look good with the stuff they gave me. This is impossible. Okay, that's all the questions we have.
Cool. So instead of making a really short episode, we made the longest one yet.
Yes, we made like a 2-hour episode.
That's what you get for adding me into your podcast.
That's fine.
That's what we get for doing a top 5 movie thing.
Oh yeah, that was like an hour at least.
Yeah. I think next time we'll do like a 5-way. You, me, the other Jamie, maybe Anderson, maybe Manna K, but that'd be kind of weird, like 6 guys and 1 girl.
I'll pretend to be a girl. I'll get a sex change just before the episode.
That's fucked up.
That's an amazing idea, Tyler.
Alright, so our outros. Yeah, I'm Tyler Moore. You can see all my stuff at KNTanimations.com, KNT Animations on YouTube, and you can follow my Twitter, which is, I believe, Mr. Tyler Moore. So, yeah. Next guy.
Awesome. Go on, James, you first.
Okay, my name is James Klim. Thank you for watching. If you watch this entire video, you are Satan's Army of Angels. Yes. And, yeah, you can catch my stuff on my YouTube channel, JamesKlimProductions. Have a nice day.
Hey guys, my name's Jamie Elms. I'm a badass. You can check my shit out at www.youtube.com/ZeroLegitFilms. Agreed with James that if you actually watch this whole thing, you're actually seeing this outro, you must have so much fucking patience.
Dude, give me anyone who listened to this whole thing, give me your address.
And by listening to it, I mean actually watched it too, like the gameplays, you know.
Like yeah, you have to watch the gameplay, and yeah, send me your address. I will hug you. Hell, maybe I'll even slip you the tongue. I don't know, man. But yeah, thanks for listening to Think Tank, guys. Bye.